Hey guys, Crypto Chris here. So sorry I've been away for quite a while. I've just been so busy. I've been so busy with so many different things. I just want to thank my loyal fans, my mum, my dad. You know who you are. I'm joking. I love you all, and I really do appreciate the support. Um, yeah, I've been so busy, but I've not been not doing anything. I've been really in the background. I mean, the markets have just been down anyway. There's not really been much going on, but I did want to cover a few things. Um, Blockchain burners being one. I'm just going to skim over that briefly because I want to do a proper video on that later at a later date. I want to talk about Time Wonderland and Midas DAO. So let's have a look. Basically, I will just skim over blockchain burners. They're a completely new startup, and I'm actually I've come on board as an advisor to them, and I really like what they're doing. They're very methodical with how they're going about things. They don't. There's been anyone who's been in the NFT space recently, and any coins really. There's been so many rugs and so many scams, and like I've been caught out too. There's been some really good-looking projects, like really, they've been really well done, and even the tokenomics and things like that, they make sense, and they get a good following. They get the community's always pumping, and I think what's happened with a lot of them is they've minted in a depressed market, and when you're minting in a depressed market, the sort of well, the sentiment's not there to buy, so they sell a fraction of what they wanted to sell on mint day, and I think they just think, well, we're dead. We might as well just take the money. I think that's what's happening to a lot of them. A lot of, don't get me wrong, a lot of these startup projects are just in it to rug you. It's so blatantly obvious, you can see it. There's just things to look for. But these guys, I really do like. They aren't mint. They're not even thinking about minting anything yet, because why would you in a depressed market? The way their model works relies on a bull market, a bullish market. Um, and they just want a decent community. They don't want to pay for you. You know when you see these Discord chats and there's like 20,000 members and 10,000 members, and there's like one person talking in there. That's because they're probably been paid for, and if they're paying people to be members, chances are it's a scam. It's a rug, because the only reason you'd be doing that is to get people from the outside in to get their money as quick as possible. This isn't what these guys are doing, and I really appreciate that. I think the founding members, they've been rugged too, and I think everyone now has a bad taste in their mouth from being rugged at some point in time. And you shouldn't feel bad about it. It's just, it is what it is. It's trading. You're never going to win every single time. Like I said, I've been rugged probably about 3 or 4 times now. But the ones that I've done well have well outshone my losses on those, and that's basically what you do in trading. But at the moment, the markets are depressed. The sentiment, like spending, consumer sentiment, is like at near all-time lows now. This isn't the time to be selling, which is what, and they know this, and so they're focusing mainly on building a community, and I love that. Everyone here who knows me knows how much I love a community, and they have an awesome moderator, Sun. She is from the Philippines, and she is just awesome. She's just such a go-getter, and it's awesome. Anyway, I will talk about these, and I'll dedicate a whole video to them, because I want to really explain to people about what they're doing and their roadmap and just who they are, and I think they're awesome. Let's move over to Time Wonderland. So if you haven't been aware, there's been a rage quit treasury now that's been implemented. So basically, or it's stopped now, but anyone who wanted to rage quit got to sell out or swap their tokens for, I think it was 32 or 34,000 per rat memo. And I think for everyone who got whitelisted to do this, only half went through with it, which I think is quite good, to be honest with you. It shows a good sort of sentiment towards Wonderland. I'm a, I am seek. I don't want to be saying. Remember, everything I say is not financial advice. It is just me talking through my own thought process. And for me, I'm getting a little bit bullish on Wonderland because Danielle seems to be getting his mind sort of wrapped around everything. As I said, we are in. Everyone's in a depressed market, and I think we've got this for a little bit longer now as well. So now is the time just to take everything in and just sort of weather the storm, just poodle along and innovate. Just start thinking of ways to then, when the bull market comes, right, we're on it. You're at the forefront of doing everything. To be fair, Olympus are fantastic at this. If you look at their charts, you would be screaming, going, "What the hell is going on? It is just dying to death." And essentially, it is following the charts, but they haven't stopped innovating. They're adding things to Olympus constantly, to the protocol, and the revenue streams that are coming in now to Olympus. Olympus is making a lot of money. Do not mistake that. They are making a hell of a lot of money. It's just that their token isn't reflecting that right now. So again, I'm quite bullish on Olympus still as well. But it will take time because everything's depressed at the moment, and I think we've got further falling. So let's have a look at what Danielle said. Rage Quit was successfully closed. Our governance system was followed thoroughly, which created WIP number 5. Offer a Rage Quit option to wrap memo holders. Through WIP number 5, a total of 6,063 wrap memo tokens were whitelisted to leave the ecosystem through our Rage Quit mechanism. In total, 11,908 addresses participated in the whitelist vote, with the majority voting to be added, 10,917. During the redemption phase, the Rage Quit contract was topped up with 635,546 MIM to allow everyone to leave the ecosystem in accordance with WIP number 5 guidelines. I'm really sorry, my brain is quite fuzzy this morning, so numbers are just that. A total of 59.76% of the whitelist used for the Rage Quit contract, leaving 14,177,462 MIM to be returned to the Treasury. That's what I mean. That's pretty damn good. The current backing of Wrap Memo is $41,533, excluding BSGG. That's really good. The WIP number 5 finalised. We start a new and important chapter for this DAO, leaving behind these turbulent times and moving forward as a community to elect new treasury management and continue our path to success. I mean, that got my PP a little bit rocking, I'm not going to lie. I think it's cool. It's taken time, but to be fair, pun intended, to be fair, time is all we have right now because markets are depressed. This is what you do. You just get ready to pounce. You have all your things in place ready to pounce when that bull market comes. And don't worry, my friends, it will come. We just don't know when. Now, finally, over to my amazing Midas DAO. It's not been doing too well, unfortunately. It has just had a downward trend now for a for a while now. And it's a shame because obviously they had all their nodes come out. We made it to about a month, and the nodes they've said no, we're not doing the nodes anymore. It's really hard for the team because they've been trying all these things to keep investors happy and to entice new investment in. Again, market sentiment's down. With things like the Zeus nodes and things like this, maybe it could have worked in a bull market, but in this depressed market, getting those crazy APYs isn't gonna. It's just not going to work. It's not sustainable. Um, and the team quickly realised this, unfortunately, and they had to react. They either had to say, lie to everyone and say, you know what, we're just going to carry on with the nodes, and then it's going to die to death. We get the money. They didn't do that. They they had to do a very hard thing again and say, hold their hands up and say, look, we fucked up again. Um, and they're actively trying to sort this out now. I think what the team need to really, really do now is convince investors that are already there that, and just be frank with them. Look, this is, and to be fair, I think they have done this. These are turbulent times, and they've tried to keep the investments going, the treasury working, but it is hard to work a treasury when consumer sentiment's down. You're not going to be getting the crazy returns you were able to get when in a bull market. You're not going to get that because there's not enough money flowing around. When shit like this happens, people go into protect modes. They protect their capital. Not just small people, big people. They protect their capital. And at this point in time, you should be happy with getting 20 to 30% APR. Like, I know this sounds silly, but you should be quite happy with that because you're not going to get much more in this market. This is the time, this is the accumulation phase. This is what I would start doing, is buying up coins that I know are going to moon, baby. And just bit by bit, you can dollar cost average in on them. So when the bull market does return, your treasury that you've just been buying bits, say you've done it with the slowest moving asset out there, Bitcoin, in the crypto space anyway. You've done it with Bitcoin. Anyone who's anyone knows that Bitcoin is going to go up again, or a very, 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 very stupidly high percent chance that it's going to beat its all-time high. So if I would be just putting that treasury to work, just allocating a bit to Bitcoin, or Ethereum, or just something you know is going to do well, a big blue chip company or a blue chip coin. Because as you're building that treasury, what do you think is going to happen to your treasury when it moons? Your treasury's just expanded, so you've just got so much more money now to put to work that you can then put into these high yielding investments. And at the moment, unfortunately, this is across the board. This isn't just Midas. You have to just weather this storm. Like, literally batten down the hatches and just weather this storm, because this is what this is. This is a storm now, and this is what determines what people fall off a cliff and what people carry on, or what companies, or everything. And it is going to get worse, I promise you. If you're an investor and you need this money, then obviously you need to take it out, and you're going to have to take the hit. If you're someone who has put a lot of money in and it's reduced down to next to nothing, that's entirely up to you. Whether you say, well, I've already thought that this money's gone, so just leave it in and see what happens. Anything can happen. Nothing's promised. Midas might go off a cliff. You don't know, because it is a turbulent time and it is hard work to keep these things going. If it did fall off a cliff, I don't think there's not for a second. I don't think it's a rug at all. The team have done everything they can to try to keep this thing going, and it's hard. They're a small market cap company, and a small market cap company, it's hard to keep going in turbulent times. But saying that, I think they're doing everything right at this point in time. So they're wanting to rebrand. They don't want to be a DAO anymore. They want to get away from the whole DAO thing because it has left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. But they they are doing the right things by, so they want it to rebrand. They're not putting any new information out. They give you snippets, but nothing substantial until they know exactly what they are doing. They're restructuring everything that they're doing, and I hope that they go down this route of just stability now, just low APY, low AP, APR or APYs, and just focus more on the coin and the tokenomics of things. And just, I mean, if you can start making them slightly deflationary, that's going to be a lot better for investors. But in terms of, like, a lot of people, I hear a lot of people saying, yeah, but you need to get new investment in. Well, yeah, technically you do, but you're sort of punching yourself in the face trying to market things now and trying to, because your market spending is not going to be going anywhere, or not going to be getting anywhere near the returns you need to cover that market spending in this market. It's just not going to happen. So yeah, if you still believe in the project, I'm not going to say anything. Do what you want to do with your own money. It's your money. But I don't entirely blame the team. They, don't get me wrong, they have fucked up things. But a lot of people have fucked up things. Danielle Sester fucked up massively, and he is someone I respect massively. Just through the way what he's built through the DeFi world. And you've got to remember, everyone whinging and complaining now, you weren't whinging and complaining when things were going good. Do you know what I mean? It's a seesaw. It's a constant seesaw. Nothing ever goes up constantly. Bitcoin went up and crashed, and these people that were complaining at the crash, oh, well, I bought up here, like, it's literally, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, it's literally up here now to went from like its last all-time high. It's very easy to get caught up in the FOMO and the thing, but some of these things are long-term plays. Some of these things won't work out. You will lose your money. And some of these things, hopefully, if you played it right, you'll make a lot of money. But it's not just instant gratification. You need to get out of this. We live in an instant gratification world. Give me a dopamine hit now, baby. Everyone wants instant gratification. It's the people that can delay gratification that do the best in life. They really do. So, like I said, Midas could go either way. A lot of projects at the moment could go either way. This isn't just a thing on Midas. Time could go either way. Olympus could go either way. And these are big projects, you know. Flipping hell, even if you looked at ADA's charts, Cardano could go either way. But nothing's ever for certain. I personally still have faith in Midas DAO. I'm looking forward to the rebrand. I'm really hoping that they are going for the sustainability model now. And yeah, but you have to do your own research. You really have to get into what a project is about, what their tokenomics are about, who the people are, and that's why I've always liked Midas. So yeah, please do your own research. I'm going to leave it there because I've probably been babbling for ages. And if you're still at this point in the video, fucking fair play, thumbs up to you. I give you a like. Anyway, guys, I just want to thank you so much for all your likes and subscribes. It really does help my channel to grow. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.